In the animal kingdom, there are some creatures that simply don't make the cut when it comes to being good parents. From abandonment to neglect, and even outright harm, these animals make for some of the worst animal parents out there. Black eagle. Black eagles are magnificent birds of prey, known for their impressive wingspan and piercing eyesight. But when it comes to parenting, these eagles are some of the worst in the animal kingdom. Black eagles are known for their ruthlessness towards their own offspring. When there's not enough food to go around, the stronger eaglets will often push their weaker siblings out of the nest to ensure their own survival. This behavior, known as siblicide, is not uncommon in birds of prey, but black eagles take it to a whole new level. Often when the black eagle siblings are fighting, the mother doesn't bother to pull them apart. When siblings are fighting, they often do so until one kills the other, all while mom watches, but never interferes. Apparently, her attitude should prepare the chicks for the tough life as a black eagle. However, parent eagles sometimes lend a helping hand to the stronger sibling. They're known to push weak chicks out of the nest before they're even able to fly, leaving them to plummet to their deaths on the rocks below. The black eagle mother had never planned on raising both chicks, but had laid the second egg as an insurance policy in case something happened to the first egg. Giant panda. Pandas are some of the most beloved animals in the world, but when it comes to parenting, they leave a lot to be desired. These cuddly creatures are notorious for neglecting their young, often leaving one of their cubs to its fate. It takes 8 or 9 months for panda cubs to be fully weaned, and during that time they rely completely on their mothers for nourishment and protection. But if a mother panda has 2 cubs, she chooses to only care for one of them, and often pandas must make this choice since they are prone to having twins. From the panda mother's perspective, it's better to have one strong and robust cub rather than 2 weak ones. Panda cubs are born with very little body fat and need constant nourishment to survive, and the mother panda may not have enough milk to sustain both of them. So the mother panda will feed and care for one cub and leave the other one to its fate. Cuckoo bird. Some animal mothers take the concept of outsourcing to a whole new level. Take the European cuckoo, for example. This bird engages in brood parasitism, which means she lays her eggs in another bird's nest and leaves the job of raising her young to someone else. The cuckoo mother will generally lay only 1 egg per nest, and she's careful to choose a host whose eggs resemble her own. Once she's found a suitable nest, she'll dispose of at least one of the other eggs to make room for her own. Talk about cynicism. When the young cuckoo hatches, it's usually before its host's chicks do, and it wastes no time in asserting its dominance. The cuckoo chick will quickly shove its host's eggs over the side of the nest, thus ensuring that its hosts feed it and only it. And that's it. The cuckoo mother is nowhere to be found, leaving her chick to be raised by unsuspecting hosts who have no idea they're caring for a bird that's not their own. Lion. One of the most disturbing behaviors exhibited by lions is the killing and eating of their own cubs. While it may seem counterintuitive for a parent to harm their own offspring, there are actually several reasons why lions engage in this behavior. Firstly, lions are territorial animals that compete fiercely with each other for resources such as food and water. When a new male lion takes over a pride, he may kill any cubs that are not his own to eliminate potential competitors in the future. This ensures that his own offspring will have a better chance of survival and passing on his genes. Secondly, lionesses may also kill their own cubs if they are sickly or weak. This may seem harsh, but from a biological standpoint, it makes sense. In the wild, weaker individuals are often unable to keep up with the rest of the group, making them more vulnerable to predators and less likely to survive. Lastly, when resources are scarce, lionesses may feel compelled to kill their own cubs to reduce the demand for food and other resources. Harp seal. The harp seal is a majestic creature that can be found in the icy waters of the North Atlantic. While they may seem cute and cuddly, their parenting style is far from conventional. For the first 12 days of their life, a mother harp seal is dedicated to nursing her young. In fact, she doesn't eat a thing during this time. It's a great start for the baby seal, but then she's gone, leaving her babies alone on the ice, unable to fend for themselves. The reason is that she's on to the next male to mate again. These baby seals can't even swim yet, and they are left stranded on the ice for the next 6 weeks. They lose half of their body weight during this lengthy fasting period, leaving them incredibly vulnerable to predators. Finally, when they are about 8 weeks old, they are ready to swim and start hunting for their own food. But with a childhood like this, it's no wonder that at least 30% of all pups die during their first year. Long-tailed skink. Skinks are a type of lizard that are known for their unique parenting habits. These reptiles lay eggs which have a long gestation period, making them easy prey for hungry predators like the mongoose or snakes. When a predator gets too close to a skink's nest, the mother takes drastic action to protect her young. She eats her own eggs, making sure that the predator doesn't get the chance to do so. While it may seem like a bizarre and counterintuitive behavior, this act of self-cannibalism actually serves a purpose. By consuming her own eggs, the mother skink eliminates any trace of her nest, making it less likely for the predator to return and find her remaining eggs. This may seem like a drastic measure, but it is a survival tactic that has been honed over thousands of years of evolution. But they won't be awarded as best parent, that's for sure. Thank you for watching. Which animal do you think is the worst parent in the animal kingdom? Don't forget to subscribe for more content in the future.